alignment. By cultivating alignment in your life, in every day, right, you're going to find the keys to walking the road, walking the relationship with life you're meant to have, to getting to the place of sovereignty, the place of purpose, the place of kingship, the king you are meant to be. It is all about alignment, my friends. Alignment with the inner world and the outer world. How do we create that alignment? This is what this video is about. And it's so important in these times, is there's so much distraction going on. There's probably a lot of internal chaos where we're going to need faith. We're going to need alignment. We don't really know how to walk or how to move or what we should do right now. This video is for you. This is Reality Files, my friends. I'm Christian, and I help people transition into soul-aligned sovereignty. If you want to talk to me one-on-one, link in the description for that. Also, coming out with a new BREATHWORK group training program. You can apply for that, link in the description as well. Let's dive in, my friends. When it comes down to it, my friends, to create power in our life, what we must do is align with our compass as often as possible and move from there. So much of what we do, we are moving outside of our center. We are leaking energy. And it's aimless. Our mind is aimless. Our actions are aimless. It's just, fruitless effort, basically. And if we're unsure, we're in a place of like, damn, how should I move into this world? What should I be doing? What's my creative work? What's my service? What's my purpose here? Those questions can often block us up. And where it comes down to, my friends, is how often can you just exhale that and return to the breath? When you notice yourself moving in those ways, can you just exhale, set down the phone, set down the food, set down the distraction, and return to the breath? And remember that alignment is creation, okay? Align with the breath, align with spirit, because spirit is the breath. And by first off aligning with the breath, we can actually find stillness inside. And from that place of stillness, from that space of creation, which I've been talking about lately, right? We hear the whispers of the heart, pick up that pen and paper, get your hands to the keyboard, start that group, start that project, whatever it is. We hear the whispers of our destiny, of our daemon per se. When we're in stillness, when we're in alignment, when we rise up to master ourselves here and now, and we let go of the base energy that's calling for consumption, that's calling for busyness, that's in attachment and anxiety and fear. Alignment, my friends, is about faith and courage. Faith and courage create openness. When we just go to the breath and we open our body, right? We let go of all the things that our mind's attached to right now, and we understand faith. We understand that all the omens are aligning in our life, right? We understand that we are guided at a much deeper level, right? We understand that there's an inner you far higher than the eye could see, per se, right? When we can let go of all those things with faith, right? Return to the breath, return home. Inside, this is alignment. This is where inspired action comes from. It's where intuition, higher ideas, right, insight comes from. And we need to know how to carve out that quiet space inside so that creation can happen through us, right? This is in spirituality, in a sense, that's what it is to me, is how can I allow creation to happen through me and be a pure vessel for that? Well, it's about alignment with the self, alignment in the body, alignment in the mind, right? And this allows something higher to move through you. So first off, when we start breathing, whenever you catch yourself shallowly breathing, thinking all these frantic thoughts, whatever, unsure what to do with yourself, stop, drop, and breathe, right? Exhale it all. And by breathing and just centering your focus, centering your willpower into your body, fully engaging with the breath, what's going to happen is your mind is going to come into one-pointedness, right? After a little while of breathing, right, you're going to charge up your vital magnetism, right? Your vital energy. When you charge that up, you're harnessing your willpower. You're training your willpower, right? And you have more charge to act on what the whispers say to do, what the inner intuition is calling forth, right? Oftentimes, we can't hear the voice. We can't hear the call of the heart per se, the whisper. We don't know where it is, right? We don't really know what to do or how to move. And B, even if we can hear it, we don't have the clarity of mind, the space of creation to go act. We don't have the energy, the charge, the will behind us to go move on what we're called to do. But here's the thing, my friends, when we can get still and silent and get clear on the vision, right? Then we can charge up that willpower, harness our energy, and act in service of those higher values. This is what's being called forth right now. And my friends, if you want the keys to sovereignty, the keys to success, so many people are going to try to sell you a bunch of shit, right? There's a bunch of videos out there on how to be successful. But it really comes down to it, is can you serve? Can you dedicate service, right? In the spirit of higher values? Meaning, like, what's the value? What's the thing that you really care about in this lifetime? You know, is it changing people's lives, gathering community, leadership, whatever it is? Like, what's a higher value that you can act in service of? It's not about dedicating yourself to the idea of success. It's about dedicating yourself to the most meaningful thing you can do right here and now, the most meaningful work or service you can do in your life, the most meaningful thing you can do with your time. Fully dedicate yourself to that, and success is the consequence. Sovereignty is simply about being in the master, being the ruler of this spaceship in which you're in. Oftentimes, base desires are ruling us: fear, anxiety, worry, scarcity. Other times, consumption, pleasures are ruling us, things of the body. We must tame this wild stallion, this beast of a body, through the breath and through a still mind. Then we must, through that openness, that connection with faith and courage, we must find our center, find that compass, listen to that voice. Is it to go, do yoga today, to go into nature today, to start that project today, to reach out to these people, to make whatever it is, right? It doesn't have to follow some like analytical linear path to some dream that you fathomed. It's more so like, what's the highest value? Is it vitality for you? Act in service of it. Is it building community, right? Is it doing your great work, pursuing that road? Act in service to it. We must get still enough, quiet all the monkeys inside, right? And find the sovereign voice. And through breathing, through charging that vital magnetism, right? Not leaking our energy, we can come into alignment. And in that space of alignment, my friends, it might be low. It might be like for me right now, I've been finding that as I breathe more, right? It's almost like I want to do less right now. It's about healing. It's about letting go of attachment. It's about opening up my space of creation. It's not very fun. But can I breathe and with openness and with faith go into what is asked of me right now? Into that mystery, into that unknown, Like through alignment, that inner voice becomes more and more clear. The more you breathe, the more you hear, right? And it's so important going into these uncertain and turbulent times, because we need brothers and sisters out there to be led by the heart, to be led by the true compass, to step into their highest role of service per se, and their highest alignment. To do that, we must become more and more clear within. And the more alignment we're in, the more safe per se we are coming into this next era, this great turning of the wheel that's occurring right now. Alignment is what is called of us. We must rediscover and rekindle that breath. We must rekindle our alignment and learn to let go of the pattern ways of moving. Learn to let go of the pattern ways of relating to this world, of like A to B, I need to do this, all these different distractions and leaking of energy and aimless, fruitless action. We need to let go of that. We need to refine alignment, refine the breath, refine our charge, our willpower, and learn to move at least once a day in a sovereign way. Move once a day in a sovereign way, my friends. See how many times you can come back to the breath. Breath containers, one in the morning, one in the evening. It's like what I've been talking about through all my recent videos, my friends. Alignment is the way. If we want to be sovereign, reach success, we need to learn to listen to the whisper and have the courage to act on it, to act in service of our dream, to act in service of our higher value, to sacrifice in service of it. Thanks for watching, my friends. This is Reality Files. Hit that like button and share this message. Again, if you guys want to talk to me one-on-one or apply for the Breathwork group training or intensive training program, links in the description for that. I hope to chat with you guys soon. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being you. Stay in alignment, my friends. Cheers.